Hey everyone, so this is my very first ever run of
Our
Tol
target is being held
Dagor.
within Tol Dagor.
I don't even know what
A
this
recent
dungeon is,
escape has incited chaos in the lower
but
levels
we're
of
gonna
the
run it.
prison, which we can use to our advantage. Make
If
your
my
way to
team
the
ever
top
gets up
floor,
here.
where the Overseer can be found. Relieve him of his keys, secure our assets,
I'm
and
assuming Tol
slay
Dagor is the
anyone who
dungeon
stands
one?
in your
The,
path.
I don't know, the Alliance dungeon, right? That's what it is. Holy mobs. I can tell Blizzard put their mobs so closely packed in all the dungeons because they want wipes in Mythic Plus. They want people to be able to control their mob pulling. But that is kind of ridiculous. Kind of ridiculous that you'd get so many mobs in one spot all the time.
Beware.
Sand trap? What is that? Oh, it's a sand trap. Sand trap is a sand trap.
Beware. Beware.
I've noticed with all the dungeons as well, there's a lot of,
Beware.
how do I say? There's a lot of, environmental stuff that tends to happen. Blizzard was really big on the environmental stuff this time around.
Beware.
Like almost every boss does some sort of like AoE charge or AoE attack that just kind of goes through everybody that they have to dodge. Whether it be like spitting out poison or just sending out random abilities.
Beware.
This boss is not dying very quickly here. The delay also feels really bad today for some reason. I don't know if it's because everybody's finally getting on the expansion or Blizzard is doing server work or what. There's like tons of delay between abilities for everybody. Sewer parasites. Somebody's been having a bad day if there's parasites in your sewers. I guess we just go straight forward. Again, I've never been here. Door is locked. Okay, we gotta find the key warden, I guess. What? Oh, go this way. Okay, so you go to the left. Unless you find the warden, I'm assuming the warden's like outside, maybe? Oh, big orb of frost coming through. Oh man, this is one of those. This is one of those stuff spawns while you run type of dungeons. Not too cool. I've also noticed that I've been putting a lot of my artifact or Azurite talents into stuff that functions for both blood and unholy, just because gear switching is a pain right now. Maybe eventually, when you get like all your abilities up and running, it'll be more of a thing.
Why you haven't flooded the lower levels and drowned these squabbling rats?
My apologies, Lady Ashvale. I am confident my men will restore order soon.
You'd better be right, or your replacement's first duty will be to watch you drown with the rest of this scum.
Do we go this way? I think we go this way. What's out there? I'm not really sure if we go. It's very confusing. Once we get used to running these dungeons, it'll be a lot more easier to pick our pathways. That's another thing. Most of the dungeons do have multiple pathways you can take, which kind of varies up the mobs you'll face a little bit within the dungeons. I think that's pretty cool that you'd have options to take this monster or this monster out. Say you're a magic group versus a melee group, and you need the monsters that don't do like ranged attacks. That could be interesting. Let's see, what do we got here? A bunch of scallywags. I assume we go across. Bilgerat looters. I have noticed something with the Blizzard's AI that a lot of them tend to like try to walk behind you too. I don't know what's up with that. Feels kind of weird. Oh, and looks like someone wanted to pull some mobs. You gotta love people that pull extra mobs. And I've noticed that hunters do it the most, like, because again, all these new dungeons have like super packed density, so hunters are just like pulling everything, man. They're just dropping those multi-shots and yanking every mob to you, which is gonna really suck in mythic pluses because they gotta control that versus just getting like obliterated, you know. Okay, these guys do kind of a weird little teleporty thingy. Not sure what's up with that. Which way are we going? Where's the boss? Locked prison gate. Do we go up the... I guess we go up the stairs? Salt blast. We have killed the first boss. Second boss is, I don't know, maybe he's up these stairs somewhere. Oh, there's tons of mobs that also do these damage shields. I don't know what's up with that, especially in that one dungeon with the keeper, the Titan. All the mobs in there do like damage shields. Maybe like mages are meant to like spell steal that stuff. I'm sure in Mythic Pluses people will be more apt to like interrupt that or take it or do something with it.
Those doors. Once we get our claws on the Overseer's hostages, we'll be up to our snouts in ransom money.
Also, everybody's DPS is super low because, you know, people are still getting geared up, so these dungeons do take a little longer than normal. Especially like this, breaking through all these absorb shields. Look at that, cast it again. Oh, I wish I could take that. Okay, first boss, no, still no boss. We're still no boss. Just look at how many mobs you get in one pull. It's crazy. Oh, and then he's like running away. Oh, we got another scallywag. Did that guy pull? Who pulled? What? Oh no, he's fighting something. He's fighting the block warden? Ah, I guess they're like two different types of mobs fighting.
Beware.
The Salt Blast. I just realized also we have 3 DKs in this group. Pretty amazing. Okay, Jez Howells, here we go.
Fresh meat.
Crippling Shiv.
Sharpening these blades.
Move to break
just for you.
LOS. Oh. On normal mode that doesn't do much damage, so I guess we don't have to care about it. Again, I don't research these. I want to figure out what the mobs do.
Show them why this is our
I want to figure out what the mobs do on my own. I don't want to wowhead or watch any videos just to see what exactly they're doing. Looks like this guy is just dropping out all kinds of raiders. This is an awesome situation where Death and Decay for Blood Decays just kind of slows down the mobs, keeps them off all your allies. Really excellent place for the new runes. Or talents, rather. See, like that Death and Decay is just going to slow everybody, pick up a little aggro, bring them back to me. Even though there are people still kind of off my radar here.
I've been sharpening these blades just for you. When I was up for parole.
I always forget to pop my defensives because we're on such a weak, normal run. Normal runs aren't nothing special. I'm assuming we go this way. Right, Captain Valari. The door is locked. What? I'm so confused. Okay, I'm lost. This is back the way we came. Oh, couldn't pull him. Yeah, this is the way we came. Ooh, this dungeon. Yeah, you're gonna have to pay attention to this dungeon because it's kind of a, even though it's one way, it's still kind of a confusing, little beast here. I think we go this way. A mental note, don't go down the stairs. And here's a jailer. I'm assuming he's gonna give us a key for a door? Maybe? Oh, at least we're going up. Onwards and upwards. I like how on normal you can just sit there and crank out the DPS as a blood decay. I mean, look at this. I'm top damage. Oh, top damage in a normal. I probably wouldn't be top damage if they pop cooldowns and stuff, but still. It's impressive that Blood can even crank out that much DPS, you know? Alright. We're getting there. We're getting there. This dungeon, like many of the others, is also a huge mob grind. Like, you're getting mobs every 3 feet. Just fight, 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 fight. Which is pretty cool, you know, because like dungeons like Ashara, where you're just like running for miles on your mount. I mean, that's not really fun. But, you know, fighting your way through a dungeon, there, you can get behind that. Okay, an officer. What you doing, officer? He's handcuffing someone. I'm not sure. I guess that just disables them. He's not really doing damage. He's barely even hurting me. Okay. We go in his room. Oh. Oh. No. We didn't want to go in there. This is the mage room. This is definitely the mage room. Well, we'll pop on our anti-magic shield, I guess. Definitely not where we wanted to go. Holy, what is going on? I don't even know. Holy damage. This is a bad room. Don't go in here. You do not want to pull this room. This room is pure... Oh, and more mobs come through the door. Beautiful, beautiful patrols. Holy mob area. Oh, we're going down. I can't. Holy mobs. Where do we spawn? The floor below? I think it's the floor below. Okay, let's just let them reset. I don't even know how those guys got pulled from way over there. Oh, they walk across the bridge. Ah, I see. Crazy mob density. This is gonna be a real pain in Mythic Plus when you start getting random spawns and or not patrols and all that garbage just coming towards your face at random times. Like, I don't even know where those guys went. They patrolled over there or something. Weird. This is a super, super dense dungeon. I guess we go there and up, right? We want to go around here. They're here like... Oh, no. Mage, why did you do that? Why would you pull all these mobs? Come on. Come on, Mage. He probably sent his, He probably sent all of his little dudes off to fight. That's probably why we got, extra pulls. Because that mage can't control his ice lances. Somebody's cocking a shotgun. Do you guys hear that? It's just like... Nobody wants to interrupt the officer when he's like handcuffing people. Somebody's like shotgunning me in the face. It's kind of crazy. Oh. Whoa. We're fighting through the pain here. Suppression fire. He's suppressing me. Help, help, I'm suppressed. Munitions barrel. Oh, I see. Someone else is supposed to get in that. Someone else is supposed to get in the cannon. Not the tank. The tank is definitely not supposed to be in the cannon. That shotgun clicking sound is kind of annoying, just a little bit. They're blazing me. Let's get some magic shield up here. Fuse lighter and blaze. I'm not sure what any of it does, but I'm sure it's bad. The mage is missing. What's the mage doing? People just kind of setting in that AoE because it's normal. They don't really care. You should care. You should always care. Someone get in the cannon.
Stand ready, men. They're coming. Check your fire. I'm looking at
I don't know what the munitions barrel does. Is it gonna explode? Is that it?
Munitions explode, we'll all be dust.
Wow, these guys kind of hit hard. I'm not sure if it's just because I'm taking magic damage from that mage, or if it's just because they do that suppression fire thing that just kind of AoE blasts you. It's kind of weird. Oh, I got no AoE. I got nothing. Quit shooting me, please. I don't want to be shot in the face. Suppression fire. Always with the suppression fire. We're only on the third boss? Jeez, feels like we've been fighting forever.
It's time to turn off the heat!
Okay, she just ran towards me. I didn't even do anything. Well, I guess that's how it's gonna be. He's igniting stuff. You guys can pick up the barrels, I think.
Beware.
Cinder flame. Where is that going? She just facing that way?
I want these fires burning hotter!
Seems like a pretty easy mechanic. I'm sure it'll get crazy on Mythic Plus when like the whole room is... Hey, those barrels are movable. I don't think anybody realizes. Oh. AoE.
More fuel for the flames! No!
Kind of weird how she just has phases where she sits there and the range DPS can just chow down on her while they're waiting for the barrels to explode. Seems like a pretty easy boss to avoid big AoE stuff.
The fastest.
And we're going on to more mobs. Ashvane priests.
Beware.
Righteous flames. I wonder why no one wants to use the cannons. Maybe they just don't even realize they can use the cannons. Inner flames. Let's interrupt that. Oh man. They're healing each other. Can you guys please interrupt abilities? I mean, I know it's normals, but come on, pubs. Oh, that disorients. Inner flames. I'm sure that heals. Oh, it increases their damage. I see. So it's like a stacking buff. Ooh. 2 wardens.
Beware. Beware.
Lockdown. Wow, he just cast it again. Interrupt and just cast it again.
Beware.
Oh, it just roots.
Beware.
Okay, it does some damage. But if it just roots, I mean, I'm not too concerned with that. Jeez. Overseer. Okay, last boss. Let the healer kind of do his thing.
So kind of you to return.
Who pulled that? I think it was just a zombie. Not sure where I'm supposed to tank this guy. We're bloodlusted though, so he should go down with relative ease. Some people are targeted by cannons. Cross ignition. Some targeted ability. Okay, so it's just kind of like lots of stuff you gotta stay out of. Massive blast. Okay. Don't stand in the massive blast and kind of step away from the cross ignition. This is a pub's worst nightmare. All this AoE stuff on the ground to avoid. Can the pubs dodge?
Beware. Beware.
Oh, I love that quote. Anyone remember the game Crossfire? Oh, it's so good. And he's down. Nothing to show for it. But it was an interesting dungeon. Super mob dense, but it's a grind all the way to the top. Enjoy.